Action this afternoon from the Stewart Center in Sioux Falls, where they'll be playing the home team, the University of Sioux Falls Cougars today. And your Dana Dental Arts starting lineups today. First of all, for the Cougars, they'll go with Ayla Brown. She's a junior guard out of Becker, Minnesota. Also Landry Wilson. She's a 5'10 guard from Brookings, also a junior. We've got sophomore Alexis Rose, a guard out of Becker, Minnesota, starting for the Coup this afternoon. Anna Voller is a 5'10 sophomore from Andover, Minnesota. And also Krista Langager, a 6'2 freshman center. She's out of Sisseton, South Dakota. So Coach Travis Traphagen, former Yellow Jacket alum and great basketball player there, the head coach of the Sioux Falls Lady Cougars here this afternoon in our matchup in the East-West Classic here at the Stewart Center. Starting lineups for the Yellow Jackets, we'll go with Addison Branscombe. She's a 6'1 sophomore out of Loveland, Colorado, transferred from Regis. Audrey Norval, 6' sophomore from Neenah, Wisconsin. We've got Brady Schlabs, the 5'6 sophomore guard out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. We'll get Emily Cooper on the court to start the game out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, a 5'7 sophomore guard, and Sawyer Stabner, the 5'10 sophomore out of Mitchell, will be starting for the Yellow Jackets, and head coach Kelly Kruger in his first year at the helm. Of course, the Jackets 1-3 on the year, lost a heartbreaker by 2 points yesterday afternoon in their matchup against Northern State, trying to get their first ever win against the Wolves, and were not able to do that, but nonetheless, they'll get back at it today, but another tough task as we'll look at the Yellow Jackets taking on a pretty solid Sioux Falls women's basketball team. They've played, 4 games so far. They're 2-2 on the year. They opened with a couple of losses against Northwest Missouri State, falling 75-64. They also fell to Fort Hays State 84-75 before picking up a 62-51 win over Nebraska Kearney. And in the opening round of the East-West Shootout yesterday, they defeated South Dakota Mines 84-59. We're getting ready to tip things off from Sioux Falls this afternoon. The Yellow Jackets in their whites with dark uniforms for the Cougars. Yellow Jackets control the tip as they'll get it into the hands of Brady Schlabs out top. She'll swing it over right side to Sawyer Stabner. Back up top, that's Addison Branscombe. Bounce pass inside. Stabner can't handle it. She's on the floor, going to get tied up. They're going to call a 3-second violation as Sawyer Stabner had trouble handling that inlet pass there and ended up on her knees. Almost got tied up, but they called her for 3 seconds. So a turnover for the Yellow Jackets on their opening possession. Jackets come out with full court pressure and getting down to about 6 seconds to get across the timeline. They do so as the Cougars set up their offense with Landry Wilson being guarded one-on-one out top to Anna Voller, their leading scorer on the team for the Cougars. And now feed inside, tipped away and almost stolen, but now back into the possession with 5 on the shot clock. Right side, Cougars going to have to get a shot up quick. Inside, the ball is still loose, and we're going to get a shot clock violation. So the game opens up with a pair of turnovers on each team's first possession, 0-0. 9:12 to go in the first quarter on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Here comes Brady Schlabs bringing it across the timeline, swinging it left side. So they'll look and get it back out top to Branscombe, and they'll feed it inside, and now a foul as they get the inlet pass, trying to get it into Audrey Norval. She was posted up on the right side block, and she is fouled on the play. So one foul. That one was on Alea Brown for Sioux Falls. Inbounds, cleared out to the top of the key. Now right back inside. Stabner turns around, and she's called for a travel. Made the shot, but took a little extra step as she was setting up. She had a good position inside right on the inner circle there. So full court pressure again by the Jackets. No score. A little over a minute into the game this afternoon here on KDSJ-TV. Thanks for listening as the Yellow Jackets coming with some pressure defense. They are in the face of the Cougars and now a running one-hander, left-hander. Nice move there by Ayla Brown. And It's up 2-0 Cougars early. Now Schlab's coming the other way, does the same thing, cuts through the defense and throws the left-hander off the glass for 2. We're tied at 2, a minute and a half into the contest this afternoon. Cougars push it across the court quickly and work it to the left side into the hands of Landry Wilson. Now back up top to Brown. Brown, swing pass all the way around, and that one nails the referee right in the head along the far sideline. So another turnover for Sioux Falls. Yellow Jackets with a chance to take their first lead with 8:16 to go in the first quarter. It's 2-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Schlab's working right side, keeps her dribble alive, and now cuts to the free throw line, gets across, cut off, up top, three-pointer from the top of the key, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed by Langagger for Sioux Falls. They clear it down the court a lot quicker, trying to break that or stay out of that full court pressure situation that the Yellow Jackets have been putting on them early. They've been having a little trouble getting across the timeline there, but now inside, bounce pass to the left side, inside, and shot off the glass. Good feed and a good cut there by Anna Voller. The layup is good. That assist from Wilson, and it's 4-2 University of Sioux Falls. Coming back the other way, Jackets swing it to the right side. Schlab's going to cut into the paint, and a little jumper from about 10 feet off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Langlager for Sioux Falls. Here come the Cougars the other way with a 4-2 lead with 7:08 to go in the first quarter. They swing it right side, get it into the hands of Wilson. Now back up top to Voller. Left side. Inside to Wilson. She'll turn around, spin, jump shot, up and good from about 8 feet, right over the hands of the defender. So the Cougars up 6-2 with 6:45 to go in the first quarter on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Black Hill State with the ball, working it left side, now up top into the hands of Cooper. Schlab's going to take it down the right side, and now there's going to be a foul away from the ball, I do believe. And that will be another turnover for Black Hill State. We're at 6:33 the first quarter. Sioux Falls up 6-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. As the Cougars bring it across the timeline, center it to the top of the key with Danny Manaz, who's now in the game. She started a game or two for the Cougars. And on the turnover, the Yellow Jackets bring it the other way. Three-pointer from the right wing, up and good, knocked down by Maureen Ulrich, who's in the game for the first time for Black Hill State. That cuts the Sioux Falls lead to 6-5 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. And a whistle away from the ball, and there's going to be a foul on Black Hill State. And that will be on Allie Glasscock, who's into the game for the first time this afternoon. The freshman out of Miles City, Montana, has been playing real well for Coach Kruger. Sioux Falls inbounds and gets it inside. The shot is up, no good. Ball is loose and grabbed by Black Hill State. Here we come the other way with Ulrich pushing it now to the left side. Brady Schlab's going to stop down on the left side and dribble it back out. Catches the cutter and a little trip, but gets the ball saved and back out. Three-pointer up and misses everything. That one taken by Talon Serlin in the game for the Yellow Jackets for the first time today. Here comes Sioux Falls with 5:25 to go in the first quarter. They've got a 6-5 lead and the basketball. Little double team out around the top of the key. That's Alexis Rose with it, working the left side. She's double teamed. They swing it back over in a spin move into the paint, through the defense, and up and good. Nice move there by Anna Voller, the leading scorer for the Cougar, the 5'10 sophomore out of Andover, Minnesota. Makes it 8-5, University of Sioux Falls, just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Brady Schlab steps up and misses everything on about a 10-foot jumper from the right side, just off the paint, and that will be another Yellow Jacket turnover. They've got 3 so far of the afternoon. And we're going to get our first time out of the afternoon. So with 4:50 to go in the first quarter, it's the University of Sioux Falls 8 and Black Hill State University 5. We'll be back with more Yellow Jacket basketball in 1 minute on KDSJ-TV.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find.
And we're back to the Stewart Center in Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls with an 8-5 lead over the Yellow Jackets after the media timeout. It will be it'll actually be University of Sioux Falls basketball as the Jackets apply a little looser full court kind of token pressure here to slow them down getting across the timeline. As Sioux Falls in their black uniforms guns a three from the right wing off no good, and the rebound goes to the Yellow Jackets. That was grabbed by Emily Cooper. She'll swing it left side. And now they'll take it inside. And caught in the lane, we're going to almost get another 3-second call. And the second one of the game, as that was Taylon Serlin got tied up inside, right inside the free throw line in the paint. And she's called for a 3-second violation. So the fourth turnover for the Yellow Jackets. And here come the Cougars with 4:20 to go in the first quarter, up 8-5 with the basketball, working it down the right side. We'll cut and stop at the top of the key, swinging it over to the right side. A lot of traffic over there. Somebody's got to be open for Sioux Falls. They're just trying to find who it is. And now a post-up move and around the baseline, and then spins back the other way. A nice move there by Danny Manas, the 5'10 junior out of Wisconsin. Makes it a 10-5 University of Sioux Falls lead. Now coming the other way. A post-up move. They answer with Audrey Norville taking it to the paint and knocking it off the glass for two. So it's 10-7. Cougars with a 3-point lead with 3:40 to go in the first quarter on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Coming the other way. Open three. Nothing but net. Knocked down by Alexis Rose with her first tray of the day. Makes it 13-7. University of Sioux Falls up by 5, inside 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Black Hill State with the basketball. As they survey the situation, right side to Norville. She'll take it to the free throw line, and then the pass is a little errant and off the boot of Maureen Ulrich, and that'll be another Black Hill State turnover. 5 turnovers for the Yellow Jackets in the first 7 minutes of play. 4 for the University of Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls shooting 75% from the field, 1 of 2 from outside the arc. Yellow Jackets just under 43%. They've made 1 of 3 from three-point land. Sioux Falls with the basketball, working it to the center, and now left side. That's Manas, and she throws a pass. And they're going to call a foul away from the ball on Gracie Traphagen. That's her first and the Cougars' second team foul, as the Yellow Jackets will get it back down by 5 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter from Sioux Falls this afternoon. Yellow Jackets working it to the right side. Brady Schlab centers it. Cooper. And now working down low, Sawyer Stabner. Nice little spin move. Goes one way away from the basket, then spins back, gets the defender in the arc, comes back the other way, kisses it off the glass for 2. 13-9, Yellow Jackets down 4. Stabner's got 2. And the Yellow Jackets trying to make a stop here with about 2.5 to go in the first quarter. And now they'll kick it out to the left side, and another penetration move off the glass, no good. Rebound snared by Addison Branscombe for the Yellow Jackets. They quickly get it across the court and set up the offense with Emily Cooper. They'll swing it to Schlab. She's cutting through, has it knocked away. Ball's loose and into the hands of Sioux Falls. That'll be the 6th, the Yellow Jacket turnover. as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. It's Brown going coast to coast, off the glass, no good, but I think there'll be a foul on the play. So Ayla Brown will go to the line. She's followed by Addison Branscombe. And Brown will shoot two with a 13-9 lead. And the first free throw off the back of the iron, no good. So Yellow Jackets down by 4 with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Second free throw from Brown is good. She's got 3 points, and the Cougars got a 5-point lead, 14-9, with 2:03 to go in the first quarter on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Brady Schlabs working the right side. Keeps her dribble alive. Stops it. Centers it. Get it to Stabner. She's up top. Now back to Norval. They'll feed it inside. And that's Branscombe. Has it stripped away. Nice defensive play there by Ayla Brown. And here they come the other way with the Cougars. Bodies on the floor, and there'll be a blocking foul on the Yellow Jackets. That one will be called on Audrey Norval. That'll be her first. The Yellow Jackets' third foul of the quarter. We're at about 1:38 to go as the officials are discussing something here. Brown on the year. 8 of 9 from the line coming into the game today. So pretty good free throw shooter. She's 1 of 2 today, so she's 9 of 11, I guess. And her first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. Actually, this is Danny Manas at the line. And the second Manas free throw is good. So she makes 1 of 2, and it's a 15-9 University of Sioux Falls lead. About 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter from the Stewart Center here on KDSJ-TV. Thanks for listening this afternoon. Always like to bring you the hometown option with some good coverage here today. And the Yellow Jackets with the basketball. There's Audrey Norval stops at the block, and there's a body on the floor. Sawyer Stabner ended up on the ground, and she was followed by Krista Landganger. That's the first foul on her this afternoon. The third foul on the University of Sioux Falls. Yellow Jackets will take it in underneath their own basket with Brady Schlabs. Passing it out to Norval. They'll swing it up top and now into the corner to Schlabs. Little cutter coming through and a nice move and a nice play there. Basket by Addie Branscombe. Off the feed from Brady Schlabs, her second assist. It's 15-11. The Yellow Jackets trail as we approach 1 minute to go. And a nice feed coming inside on that one as the basket is good by the University of Sioux Falls. And it's 17-11 with the Cougars in the lead inside 1 minute to go at 45 seconds. Pass almost stolen. Black Hill State swings it right side. Stabner going to take the baseline, spin back out. It almost gets tied up. Bounce pass out to Norval for 3. That one's long, no good. They'll get it to Schlabs. Fresh shot clock. They can, I guess they didn't get the shot clock reset. And now inside right at the buzzer. It's no good. And again, another offensive rebound by the Yellow Jackets. And finally, Audrey Norval gets fouled on the play. And that was a foul on Traphagen, her second, with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets will take it out on the near hash here with Maureen Ulrich, the freshman redshirt out of Phoenix, Arizona, tossing it in. Schlabs working at top of the key with 15 to go. Shot clock basically off at this point, and now they'll feed it into Serlin. She's going to turn around. Spin move short, but she's fouled on the play. Taylon Serlin going to go to the line as she is fouled. And I think that one was on Landgager. And the first free throw from Serlin is up and good. So She gets her name in the paper with a free throw. Makes it 17-12. Yellow Jackets trailing with 6.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Serlin's second free throw, nothing but net. 2 for 2 from the line. Yellow Jackets first free throw attempts, both good. So they just have to hold them off for about 6 seconds here. Down 4, 17-13 with 6.9 seconds to go as they set it up for the inbounds. And Yellow Jackets going to go with full court pressure. Down to 4, 3, 2, 1, kind of a push off and a long shot off the glass, no good. So one quarter is in the books from the Stewart Center in Sioux Falls this afternoon as it's day 2 of the East-West Challenge. After one, it's the University of Sioux Falls Cougars 17, Black Hills State University Lady Yellow Jackets 13. We'll be back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball coverage after this 60-second timeout on KDSJ-TV.
More.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
And we're back to the Stewart Center after one. The Yellow Jackets trail 17-13 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. So far in the game here this afternoon, the Yellow Jackets shooting 5 of 12 from the field, 41.7%. The Cougars a little better, 7-11, 63.6%. They're 1 of 3 from outside of the arc, 1 of 6 for the Yellow Jackets. As we start the second quarter, Sioux Falls with the basketball, and Ayla Brown is caught over in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, and she's tied up with some good defensive effort there by a couple of Yellow Jackets, and Black Hills State will get the ball back trailing by 4, just about 12 seconds into the second quarter. And on the floor, it's Schlabs, Cooper, Norval, Ulrich, and Serlin for Black Hills State. Coming the other way, long three, misses everything, and the rebound snared by Voller for University of Sioux Falls. They'll bring it back the other way, swing it all the way to the left court, and then cut down the baseline and over the outstretched arms of the defender. The basket is up and good by Alexis Rose. That's her 5th point of the day, leading all scorers at dish from Voller. And now here we come the other way with the ball on the floor, and we're going to get another tie-up, and that will go to Sioux Falls on the possession arrow. Cougars up by 6, 19-13, 9:11 to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. And again, the Yellow Jackets applying the full court pressure. We'll see how heavily they do it. They're kind of clearing out. And a pass on the left side off the outstretched fingers of Danny Minsas. And that'll be another turnover for the University of Sioux Falls. They have 6. Yellow Jackets with 8 turnovers so far in the first 11 minutes of play here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Black Hills State with the basketball. Serlin swings it left side to Norval. Now they get it inside to Sawyer Stabner. She goes up and around, no good. That was actually Serlin underneath there. Couldn't get the shot off with some tough defense. Now Sioux Falls coming the other way quickly, and they're going to kick it out on the left side. Wide open three is in and out, no good. Storming in for the rebound is Audrey Norval for Black Hills State. Here come the Jackets the other way, working it on the left side to Ulrich. Now up top to Emily Cooper. Cooper surveys the situation, swings it over to Allie Glasscock. She'll take it to the free throw line, try to feed it inside. The ball is tipped away, and another Black Hills State turnover. Here come the Cougars the other way. They're going to try to go coast to coast. It's loose, and now another turnover. Here comes Black Hills State with the ball. Classic early season hoops, a few mistakes here and there. Norval top of the key. Swings it left side to Cooper. She'll take a look at things. Emily dishes it out to the top of the key to Ulrich, and she puts up a three. That one's no good. Long rebound will go out of bounds, and the basketball will go back to the University of Sioux Falls with 7:49 to go in the first half. Cougars leading the Yellow Jackets by a score of 19-13 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Of course, the Yellow Jacket men going to be getting things going here in, I suppose, about 5 minutes or so. We'll keep you up to date on the score of that game this afternoon, as they will have another pretty good matchup as they're playing Augustana. So it's Spearfish versus Sioux Falls in both men's and women's Yellow Jacket action today. So we've got another foul called underneath, I do believe. As it's 19-13, 7:41 to go. Shot up and no good by Voller for University of Sioux Falls. Brady Schlabs brings it across for Black Hills State. They'll swing it left side to Ulrich. And her pass is tipped away, but I think there's going to be a foul on the play, and that one will be called on Landry Wilson. That'll be her second personal foul. And the Yellow Jackets will get to take possession with 21 on the shot clock underneath their own hoop. Schlabs goes with the long outlet inbounds and a top of the key three off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound offensive grabbed by Glasscock for the Yellow Jackets, then a foul away from the ball, and that will be another Black Hills State turnover. Didn't see exactly what happened there, but there was a foul on the play. And Sioux Falls will get the ball back up with a 6-point lead, 19-13, 7:17 to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Sioux Falls, top of the key, swings it to Minsauce all the way back across the court to Rose. She's going to try to get a cutter inside, and now inside move and up and no good with the shot. Was Brown, and the ball's on the floor and retrieved by the Yellow Jackets. They get it into the hands of Brady Schlab. She'll take it across the timeline with 6:45 to go in the first half. Branscombe with the basketball. Right wing, she'll swing it out top to Stabner. Then left side to Schlabs. She surveys the situation. Starts a dribble, swings it across the court. Stabner on the right side almost loses the basketball, and they're going to call her for a carry. And the 11th Yellow Jacket turnover. So Stoyer having some trouble with the ball control there, and we're going to get a timeout. The media timeout with 6:30 to go in the first half. It's been kind of a slow-moving second quarter, but it's still the University of Sioux Falls 19, Black Hills State 13. Back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball in 1 minute on KDSJ-TV.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
And we're back at the Stewart Center. 6.5 to go in the first half. Yellow Jackets find themselves down 6, 19-13. They're shooting 35% from the field so far on 6 of 17 shooting. 56% for the University of Sioux Falls. They're 9 of 16 this afternoon. So here we go after the timeout with the action. University of Sioux Falls basketball. So they'll feed it down the left side and find a wide open Krista Langanger underneath for two, It's 21-13, Sioux Falls Cougars. Now Stabner inside. It's Schlabs. Her dribble is cut off. She's stuck with the basketball, swings it into Branscombe. She'll take it and find a cutting move across there, and that was Maureen Ulrich with the basket. A layup, and her 5th point makes it 21-15. Yellow Jackets trail with 5:45 to go in the first half. Now Sioux Falls with the basketball in the paint underneath. Nice little back and forth move. The basket is good, and a foul. Anna Voller posting up underneath and draws the foul. That will be on Maureen Ulrich, her 2nd foul. And that extends the lead to 23-15 with 5:41 to go. And Voller has a chance to make it a 3-point play, and she does with the free throw. It's up and good. So 24-15, Jackets down 9, 5:40 to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. They put it on the right side, now cutting into the paint, bounce pass across down to the baseline, and now back into the hands of Branscombe. Swing it right side. Stabner tries to work in. Cut off. Top of the key 3, misses everything, but coming back with the rebound, no good, and now a tie-up on the rebound underneath. It was 3-on-1. Sawyer Stabner couldn't wrestle it away from the other 3 Sioux Falls Cougars, but I believe it will be Yellow Jacket basketball as they trail by 9, 24-15 with 5:13 to go in the first half. And the inbounds, they'll put it in the hands of Branscombe. Up top to Stabner. Stabner takes a look on the right wing, all the way across the court. 3-ball coming up on the left side. Nothing but net. Emily Cooper drains the tray, and the Yellow Jackets needed that as that cuts the lead to 24-18 inside 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cougars with the basketball now. Getting it across the timeline. And a penetration move. Throws it over to the left side. Now they swing it all the way back across. Try to post it up inside to Langanger. She's going to turn around. A little jumper from about 7 feet is up and good. So Krista Langanger, she's got 6 points, and it's a 8-point University of Sioux Falls lead. And there's a bomb from the other end. Branscombe, I believe. Alexis... Who was that that made took the shot? It was no good, but it'll be Sioux Falls ball after the Yellow Jacket turnover. That was Taylor Serlin, I guess, that took that shot. So here come the Cougars again, trying to add to their 8-point lead as we approach the 4-minute mark in the first half. Working it to the elbow on the right side. Now a kick out, 3-ball up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Branscombe for the Yellow Jackets. Down to Sawyer Stabner quickly. She'll take it all the way the baseline, get triple teamed. A little free throw jumper just off the mark and no good by Taylor Serlin. And here we come the other way. Cougars push it quickly, take it all the way to the hoop, and there's some contact on the play. That'll be a foul on Ulrich. And we'll see if that was in the act of shooting. Alexis Rose, I think, will be going to the line to shoot 2 for the University of Sioux Falls. Early in the Yellow Jacket men's game this afternoon, they find themselves down by a score of 8-2 over in Moorhead this afternoon. Make that 9-2 with 15:49 to go in the first half from Moorhead, Minnesota this afternoon. The free throw is up and good by Rose. And Alexis will throw up a second one. That one's off the back of the iron. No good. Yellow Jackets snare the rebound. Tess Rule, who's in the game, gets her first stat of the afternoon. Emily Cooper with the basketball. Swings it left side. Stabner with it. Out top, back to Cooper. Cooper going to take a look. Looking for a cutter and stepping in front of the pass. Nice job there. Krista Langanger gets the steal and the 12th Yellow Jacket turnover of the first half, and a turnover coming the other way. So turnover number 8, for the University of Sioux Falls. So the Yellow Jackets will get the ball back. They are down 9 with 3:24 to go in the first half, 27-18. University of Sioux Falls with the lead. Jackets take it in on the hash right in front of the Sioux Falls bench. Brady Schlabs with the basketball. She'll step inside. A little runner with the right hand on the left side. She kisses it off the glass for two. So Brady Schlabs gets her fourth point of the afternoon and cuts the deficit to 7, 27-20. University of Sioux Falls with the lead as we approach 3 minutes to go in the first half. And now a pass, a little errant, but ended up back in the hands of the Cougars, down to 15 on the shot clock. They'll center the basketball to Minsauce. Left side, 3-ball, up and nothing but net. Knocked down by Anna Voller. She's their leading scorer. She averages, 24 a day? And she's up to double figures with 10, and that gives the Cougars a 10-point lead, 30-20 at the 2:35 mark of the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Whistle underneath as some bodies getting tied up there, and I think that was Langanger picking up her second foul. As we said, some bodies on the floor, and Yellow Jackets will take the ball out underneath their own basket. Down 10 with 2:32 to go in the first half this afternoon. And some substitutions now for Black Hill State. They'll have Schlabs, Branscombe, Cooper, Norval, and Norval, Rule, and Serlin on the court. Brady Schlabs cuts in just in front of the free throw line. Little jumper, that's up and good. And Black Hill State now trailing by 8, 30-22 as we approach 2:15 to go in the first half. Sioux Falls gets it across the timeline, working it on the right side. There's Rose with the basketball, and she's fouled as she takes it to the hoop. I think that one was away from the ball. And that foul will be on Emily Cooper, her first, actually. And it'll be inbounds play underneath the basket with the Cougars. So they'll clear it out in front of the Yellow Jacket bench. Voller with it. Back out top to Rose. They'll put it in the hands of Voller. She's going to take it into two Yellow Jackets, and they're going to call, I believe, an offensive foul. As the Yellow Jackets had a wall on that left side right by the block, and she just tried to penetrate through both of them, and it looks like Tess Rule is down a wheel. The pink shoe came loose, so they're going to give her a second to get tied back up. But the Yellow Jackets, just inside of 2 minutes, 1:58 to go in the first half, trail 30-22 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. After one, they were down 17-13. They've been outscored 13-12 here in the second quarter. So Black Hill State back with the ball. Try to cut into the lead. And they'll put it on the right side to Emily Cooper. Up top to Rule. Schlabs with the basketball. She'll dribble. Swing it over to the right side. Now cutting inside. Now another kick out with Schlabs. Top of the key three. And it's good. Brady Schlabs with a tray gets the Yellow Jackets back to within 5, 30-25 with 1:20 to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Schlabs leading the Jackets with 9 points this afternoon so far. Now University of Sioux Falls with the basketball. Brown loses it. Now they're going to call it a over and back violation as they lost control of the ball. It ended up in the hands of Voller, but she was standing right on the line, and she made contact with the backcourt side of the half-court line. So the Yellow Jackets force another turnover, the 10th of the day for the University of Sioux Falls. They'll get the ball back and try to maybe make it a one-possession game here. They're down 5, 30-25 with 1 minute to go in the first half. Schlabs with the basketball. Inside, they get it to Branscombe. She's working one-on-one. Kick it back out. Right side, 3, up, and nothing but net. A tray by Emily Cooper gets the Yellow Jackets to within 2, 30-28 with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sioux Falls quickly back the other way. Kicks it out left side, 3. That one's up and nothing but net. Gracie Traphagen with her first basket of the day extends the Cougars' lead to 5 with 30 seconds to go. 33-28, Black Hill State. Schlabs short on the jumper from the left elbow. That is off the rim and no good, so the Cougars will have a chance to play for the last shot and try to extend their lead to of 33-28 before halftime. 26 seconds to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard here on KDSJ-TV this afternoon with the Yellow Jacket women's basketball. Brown working it out towards the center court. Just burning some time, down to 10. Cougars with the basketball. They'll work it inside, and a little running jumper cutting across the top of the key right at the buzzer is Alexis Rose, and we have reached halftime with the University of Sioux Falls taking a lead at halftime. The Cougars are 35. It's Black Hills State 28. And that's your first half here this afternoon on KDSJ-TV. We'll take a timeout. We'll recap the first half stats, get you up to date on what's going on with the men's action this afternoon from Moorhead, Minnesota. All that and more is our exclusive presentation of home team Black Hills State University Yellow Jacket women's basketball coverage continues right after this on KDSJ-TV.
Your vehicle is more than just a ride. It's a part of your life. And Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram will get you road ready. From a multi-point inspection, brakes, batteries, and tires, the certified technicians in Junix Service Department will keep you moving. Schedule your appointment today at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on West Jackson in Spearfish. Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
It's back. The $9.95 Friday Steak Special returns to Deadwood at Maverick's Steak and Cocktails. As you dine on delicious bites, watch the Gold Dust Casino action from a table overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 200 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. Then use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels located off Main Street, right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
Dry, safe, secure, and affordable. That's what False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage is all about. New or used, multiple size and door options. We've got the perfect storage container for you, and we can even deliver it with no special equipment needed. You can buy or rent, it's available on-site, or we can bring it right to you and set it up where you need it. We offer flexible storage for every need, and Kelly the Container Queen is in the office and ready to help. Give us a call today at 605-641-1555 or visit our website at fbccontainersandstorage.com.
It's not 1, but 2 great locations in Spearfish to gas up and get what you need on the go. Exit 8 and Exit 14 Speedy Marts offer everything you need so you can get in and get out and get back on the road. Find your favorite snacks and a cold drink, or maybe something fresh from the kitchen or in the cold case. It's all homemade right here. And Exit 8 and Exit 14 offers top-tier fuels from Phillips 66, so you get the most from your transportation. Exit 8 and 14 Speedy Marts in Spearfish. Right off the road, right on the money.
Quality food at a fair price. That's what you expect, and that's what you'll get at the Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to grab a bite to eat before or after the game. Choose from daily specials, and a trip to the fresh soup and salad bar is always a hit. Plus, the Millstone can accommodate larger groups, like buses or your next meeting in their private party room. So, if it's just you and a friend or the whole team, get a great meal at a great price. The Millstone Family Restaurant in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC-certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience, and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
And we're back at halftime. Yellow Jacket women trailing the University of Sioux Falls 35-28 at the Stewart Center here this afternoon in their second matchup of the East-West shootout. Of course, fell a 2-point heartbreaker yesterday to Northern State. Been trying to beat those guys for years and years. They still haven't picked up that victory. Had a golden opportunity to yesterday, but it slipped through their fingers. Yellow Jacket men trying to recoup from their first loss of the season yesterday, a 15-point loss to University of Minnesota Moorhead, as they actually played a pretty solid game, but hit a buzzsaw with Moorhead with some really hot shooting in that one. Ended up losing 100-85 in this one. And after a slow start, Yellow Jackets are within 2 with 6:33 to go in the first half. They trail Augustana by a score of 21-17. I believe is the score at this point. Yellow Jackets went on a long scoring drought after scoring the first 2 points of the game with about the first 2 or 3 seconds of the game. It took them about another 7 minutes to go by and get caught up there. But, it was a really slow start for the Yellow Jackets. As we said, they scored their first basket at about 17 seconds into the game, and their second one didn't come till the 12:27 mark of the first half. So that was a pretty massive scoring drought, but now that score is tied at 21 apiece. with 5:45 to go in the first half. So the Yellow Jackets storming back. They have Tristan Hurdle and Miles Johnson, both with 6 points. Willie Patterson III got 5. Haggett and Hackley with a basket each for the Yellow Jackets, who are shooting just 33%, 7-21 from the field, knocked down a couple of trays, but they have gone to the line 5 times and made all 5 of those. And as you would imagine, against an Augustana team, when you play Augustana, you usually are trailing in the turnover or in the rebounding battle, and they're down 17-12 in that. But 21-21, that game tied up with about 5:44 to go in the first half on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. So that's where we're at. I think we had some audio problems, so we're just going to run through some of the other stats again for the Yellow Jacket women here in the first half in case some of you had trouble with that. But 40.7% shooting for the Yellow Jackets, 11-27 from the field in the first half, 4 of 13 from outside the arc. They are led by Brady Schlabs with 9 points. Emily Cooper with 6. Maureen Ulrich with 5. Talon Serlin had a couple of free throws. Audrey Norville, Sawyer Stabner, and Allie Branscombe with 2 each. And for Sioux Falls, they are led by Voller. Out of Voller, she's got 10 points. She averages 24 a game. She was 4 of 7 in the first half. Cougars shot it pretty well, 14-22, 63.6%, and 3 of 7 from outside the arc, 42.9%. Yellow Jackets out rebounding the Coup, 15-10, thanks to 6 offensive rebounds to none for the University of Sioux Falls. Turnovers pretty even with the Yellow Jackets turning it over a dozen times in the first half. University of Sioux Falls 10. So at halftime, it is 35-28. Yellow Jacket women trail. We'll be back with the second half in 1 minute on KDSJ-TV.
Can be imagined, it can be created. Eaton Construction in Belle Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling. Construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
Pillen Optical has been helping families see clearly for over 50 years. They're more than just an eye care center. They're part of your community, committed to keeping your family's vision healthy and strong. From kids' first eye exams to the perfect frames for every family member, they're here to make your experience easy, affordable, and comfortable. Come visit Pillen Optical, where your family's vision is their top priority, because seeing life's special moments starts with healthy eyes. Pillen Optical, caring for your family one pair of eyes at a time.
And we're back ready for the second half. Of course, University of Sioux Falls ended on a 5-0 run to end the first half, and they'll get the basketball to start the second half as we get going here from the Stewart Center this afternoon on KDSJ-TV. Thanks for listening. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. A little home team coverage of the Yellow Jacket women. We've got back-to-back games going on. University Augustana University now trailing Black Hill State men with about 4:50 to go in the first half. Black Hill State has stormed back to take a 22-21 lead in that contest in Moorhead, Minnesota this afternoon. As we're underway at the second half, and it starts with the University of Sioux Falls turnover thanks to some really good double-team defense by the Yellow Jackets. And they'll put it up top to Emily Cooper. She'll swing it inside, and Branscombe turns around off the glass, no good. That shot might have been partially deflected, and the rebound goes to Voller for University of Sioux Falls. She'll push it down the left side, guarded by Audrey Norville. And almost a travel by Sioux Falls, but they'll work it on the left side, swing it in tight, and the pass is picked off, and that was grabbed by Norville. So another Sioux Falls turnover. 2 to start the second half for the Cougars, up 35-28 over the Yellow Jackets as we're just wrapping up the first minute of action in the third quarter here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Brady Schlabs works around the right side, gets it back out top to Branscombe. Schlabs, right wing, cross court to Cooper. Norville inside. Branscombe puts it up and she's fouled. I think that foul will be on Alexis Rose. Actually, that will be on Krista Langagger, and that's her 4th foul, so she'll have to come out of the game. Didn't realize she had that many so quick, but good move of the Yellow Jackets getting it into the paint, and the free throw is up and good by Branscombe. Makes it 35-29. Yellow Jackets trail by 6. Just a little over a minute into the third quarter here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Second free throw rims off, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Yellow Jackets, and a pass inside, and now a foul is going to be called on the play. And the Yellow Jackets, I think, will retain possession underneath their own basket with 8:46 to go in the first half. Or in the third quarter, excuse me. This game has been moving along pretty good. Hope you've been enjoying it this afternoon on KDSJ-TV. Feed underneath to Stabner. She got a little too far under the basket, had a tough shot, tried to get it off the glass, and the shot's no good. Rebound to the University of Sioux Falls, who works it across left to right here in the third quarter. Voller swings it left side, and they'll go all the way across the court. Wide open three is up and good. Gracie Traphagen with her second tray of the afternoon. She's got 6 and extends the Sioux Falls lead to 38-29. And they're going to say there was a foul on the play by Audrey Norval. So Sioux Falls will keep possession after that tray and try to extend the lead. So a tough turn of events for the Yellow Jacket women. And now a baseline runner. That's up and good. And a foul drawn there, too. Taking the baseline all the way to the hoop was Alexis Rose. Makes the driving layup for her 10th point of the day. And she's fouled by Addison Branscombe, her second. And we're going to get a timeout. So we'll take a quick one as well with 8:17 to go in the third quarter. The Cougars have jumped out to an 11-point lead. It's 40-29. The University of Sioux Falls over Black Hills State. We'll be back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball in 30 seconds on KDSJ-TV.
Todd Poling and the A&W team are excited to be bringing the classic A&W brand back to Spearfish in the northern Black Hills. And they're even more excited to be cheering on the Spearfish Spartans. Stop in for delicious burgers, chicken tenders, cheese curds, and of course their world-famous root beer made fresh in-house every day. Scan the QR code on your screen or mention the code Spartans25 for 10% off orders all day, every day. A&W and Spearfish inside Walmart on 1st Avenue. Let's go Spartans!
And we're back. The free throw is good. And the Cougars extend their lead to 41-29, up 13 or 12 on the Yellow Jackets here as we approach 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. They'll get it to Sawyer Stabner. She'll take it off the glass. Nice move down the right side of the paint. Kisses it off the glass for 2. This makes it 41-31. Black Hill State down by 10. Sioux Falls with the basketball now. Throws it into the left corner to Brown. They'll swing it back out to Hannah Harp, who's Voller. And shot off the mark, no good. Rebound right into the hands of Brady Schlab. She throws it right wing and taking it all the way to the hoop. Up and good is Sawyer Stabner, and she's fouled. So Sawyer Stabner starting to kind of impose her will on the Cougars. She's got 7 points now, and she'll go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. 6 points for Stabner. That gets it to 41-33. Black Hill State trailing by 8 with 7:37 to go in the third quarter. Sawyer, the sophomore, knocks it down. So a 3-point play for Sawyer Stabner. As we said, she's got 7. And the Yellow Jackets cut the lead to 41-34. Sioux Falls with the basketball. Voller Takes it down to the right side, looking for somebody to get it to, guarded tightly by Audrey Norville. Well, they swing it left side. Up top to Voller. She's going to take it into the paint, up and good. Boy, got into some traffic there, deep into the paint, but knocked down the jump shot for her 12th point, and it's a 43-34 Sioux Falls Cougar lead. And now a foul away from the ball. That's going to be called on Anna Voller, her third personal foul. Their big girl, Langagger, has 4 fouls. She's on the bench for Sioux Falls right now. And the Yellow Jackets will make a substitution as Tess Rule comes back into the ball game. They've got Glasscock, Ulrich, Rule, Branscombe, and Schlabs on the court. And now underneath, and Rule gets it underneath and has the ball knocked away, and they're going to say it's off her. Coach Kruger says, man, there was contact. They had to touch it. He didn't like that call. Now he's pleading to the other official. We'll see what happens here. But Kelly not happy with that call, as there was a lot of contact right around the basket on Tess Rule there. And that's the turnover, 13th for the Yellow Jackets this afternoon. And now a substitution for the inbounds passer. It looks like Reese Murtaugh will be in the game for the first time for the Cougars this afternoon. And now on the inbounds play, Ayla Brown had it, and she stepped on the sideline right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench. So Coach Kruger says, I told you so. You should have just left it here in the first place. But nonetheless, the Yellow Jackets will take it in at the hash right in front of their bench. Gets it to Brady Schlabs as we approach 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets with the basketball, down 9. Cross-court pass. Ulrich to Schlabs. And they'll get it inside, and having it stolen away, here come the Cougars. And now picked off, stepping right in front of the pass was Tess Rule. So a couple more turnovers, 14 apiece for each team here at the 6:36 point of the third quarter. Now another feed underneath, back outside to Rule. She'll take a baseline jumper from about 15. It's up and good on the left side. Nice looking shot by Tess Rule with her first basket of the game. Gets the Jackets to within 7, 43-36 with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Minsas down in the low side. Now they're going to swing it across the left side. Wide open 3, nothing but net. Knocked down by Reese Murtaugh, a 5'6 freshman. She's out of La Vista, Nebraska. That makes it a 10-point Cougar lead with under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. As they feed it inside low to Allie Glasscock, she backs her defender in and draws the foul. And I think she's going to get to go to the line. Ulrich will come out and be replaced by Sawyer Stabner. So on the floor for the Yellow Jackets, it's Schlabs, Branscombe, Stabner, Norville, and Rule. And the free throw by Glasscock is good. So actually Glasscock is on the floor still. And her second free throw rolls in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, back up, and another foul. Sawyer Stabner gets the offensive board. They've got 8 on the afternoon, and they're going to try to turn it into more points as Sawyer is fouled by Minsas, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sawyer on the day with 7 points so far. You can make it 8 as the first free throw is good. 46-38, Yellow Jackets trail by 8. Try to get it to a 7-point deficit. Second Stabner free throw, nothing but net. So Sawyer with 9 points on the afternoon, and the Yellow Jackets down 7 with 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Cougars with the basketball, working on the right side. Tight defense by Black Hills State. They swing it over to the left side. Now a baseline runner. Nope, they're going to kick it back out. Ball mishandled, and now a swing to the left side. Really good ball movement by Sioux Falls, and now a baseline penetration move up, no good. Bodies on the floor, rebound by Sawyer Stabner. Here come the Jackets the other way. Schlabs Outraces everybody, stops, takes it right side to Stabner. Now they feed it down to Glasscock. Back out to Stabner. She's going to penetrate. That's her game. Up, a reverse layup. Just kind of an awkward right-handed layup, trying to reverse it on the left side coming under the basket. Just couldn't get it to fall, and here comes the Cougars as they hold on to their 7-point lead all the way to the basket, and there's a lot of contact as it was pretty violent contact. I think that foul is going to be called on Sawyer Stabner. No, actually on Tess Rule. But there were bodies all over. And we'll give them a little bit of time to recover as we'll take a timeout. 4:57 to go in the third quarter. It's University of Sioux Falls 46, Black Hill State 39. Back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball in 1 minute on KDSJ-TV.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics.
And we're back to the Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine broadcast booth this afternoon as the Yellow Jackets, with 4:57 to go in the third quarter, trail the University of Sioux Falls 46-39 in women's basketball East-West Classic action. And after that little mess in the timeout, Ayla Brown going to go to the line to shoot a free throw, and it's up and in and out, no good. So the free throw has been a little bit of an issue for the Cougars this afternoon. They're 5 of 9. Second one is good. So that puts them 6 of 10, 60% from the stripe, and a 47-39 Cougar lead with 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets taking it across the timeline. They'll get it into the hands of Emily Cooper, who's on the floor, giving Brady Schlabs a little breather. Cooper, high post up top at the circle. It's Sawyer Stabner. She'll go in and out, and she's going to be called for a travel. Second time today that's happened. Sawyer, her game is getting the ball up high and then penetrating, and sometimes she gets just a little bit of happy feet. But, boy, she can do some damage when she can get down low, as she's made a lot of shots down there. It's played really well for the Yellow Jackets early in the season here for the sophomore. Here come the Cougars with an 8-point lead and the basketball. They'll swing it left side to Brown, down into the corner. It's back out to Murtaugh. Up top to Brown. She's going to penetrate, kick it out. 3-ball, up and no good. I think that was Trapphagen with the shot, kind of off the back of the rim, and rebound grabbed by Sawyer Stabner. And then the pass is stolen away. Here comes Sioux Falls back with a 3. That one's off the mark, no good. And an offensive rebound, I think the first of the day for Sioux Falls. And another 3. That one's off the rim, and nobody around to grab that one but Audrey Norville for the Yellow Jackets. So they dodged a bullet there, down 8 with 3:50 to go. Black Hill State, little elbow jumper up and good. Nice stop and pop there by Emily Cooper. Cooper's got 8, and the Yellow Jackets trail by 6, 47-41, with 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Here come the Cougars penetrating, kick out, left side, 3-ball, short, no good. Long rebound into the hands of the Yellow Jackets, and here they come the other way with Cooper drawing the foul in the backcourt, as she just got pounded by Murtaugh, and I think Murtaugh going to get a little help from Coach Trapphagen on that one. Good to see Travis, the former Yellow Jacket great. So a little shift change for the Yellow Jackets, so they'll go with Schlabs, Branscombe, Cooper, Norville, and Ulrich, and Cooper's first free throw up and no good. Yellow Jackets down by 6, 47-41, 3:26 to go in the third period. Emily Cooper on the day. Has not made a free throw yet, But now she has. The second one is good, so they'll make it a 5-point deficit. Yellow Jackets down 47-45 after the Emily Cooper free throw. She's got 9, along with Sawyer Stabner and Brady Schlabs to lead the Yellow Jackets. Rose and Voller in double figures. Voller with 12, Rose with 11 for the University of Sioux Falls. So we come the other way with the Cougars in the basketball. Get it onto the left side. And baseline penetration, right side now up top, swinging it around. They move the ball quickly. Now a penetration move to the hoop. It's up and good. Nice job there by Ayla Brown with the layup, cutting by the Yellow Jacket defenders. 49-42, Sioux Falls ahead with 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Schlabs with the basketball. And now penetration to the hoop. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Maureen Ulrich. And that will be her 4th foul of the afternoon. Said she pushed off a little bit as she was heading towards the lower block on the right side. And that'll get her out of the ball game. So Sioux Falls up 7 with the basketball. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. They'll work it across the timeline. Center it. Get it over to Rose. She'll stop inside the paint. Spins, kicks it back out. Up top to Voller. Working against Audrey Norville. Stops her dribble. Right side to Brown. Brown back to Traphagen for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Addie Branscombe for Yellow Jackets. Here comes Black Hill State with Brady Schlabs on the right side. She'll swing it all the way across the court. Long 3, Emily Cooper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound loose, and a foul is going to be called on the play against Black Hill State. And that will be the third foul on Addie Branscombe. And I think that puts Sioux Falls in the bonus, so that's going to send Gracie Traphagen to the line to shoot 2. Update from Moorhead at halftime after a miserable start with about a 7-minute scoring drought in the first half. At halftime, the Yellow Jackets hold a 4-point lead over Augustana by a score of 31-27. How about that? They have been fighting through after that tough loss yesterday. Man, they're hanging in there. Augustana kind of went cold there in the second half of the first half, but Yellow Jacket men leading 31-27. As Traphagen makes both of her free throws, that makes it 51-42 to extend the Cougars' lead to 9. And here we come the other way with the Yellow Jackets. Emily Cooper will bring it across the timeline for Black Hill State, wearing their white unis today. Brady Schlabs going to try to cut the baseline, gets cut off. She'll keep her dribble alive. Feed it inside, and a little turnaround jumper in and out, no good. Good look by Allie Glasscock. She just could not get the basket to fall. It rattled out, and here come the Cougars the other way with a 9-point lead and about a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Here comes Sioux Falls the other way. Stops at the blocks, and now cut her all the way around, up and no good, and the rebound into the hands of the Yellow Jackets. Good job. Man in the glass by Allie Glasscock. So here come the Yellow Jackets the other way with Schlabs. She'll cut into about the elbow, come back out, get it to Cooper, swings it left side with Sawyer Stabner. She's up top to Schlabs. She'll work off a screen. Survey, left side, Norville. Schlabs, left corner. Feed it into the cutting Emily Cooper, and she's tripped up, and the ball comes loose, and that's a Black Hill State turnover. Sioux Falls coming the other way, and now an offensive foul. A little push off there by Anna Voller as she knocks the Yellow Jacket defender to the floor, and that's 4 on Voller. So 2 of the biggest threats, the 2 leading scorers, 24 and 10 for Sioux Falls. Both have 4 fouls with just a minute to go in the third quarter here. So that could be of benefit to the Yellow Jackets down the stretch. Cooper brings it across the timeline, backs it down the defender, works to the right side, elbow jumper up and nothing but net. Emily Cooper now leads the Yellow Jackets with 11 points, and they're down by 7 with 40 seconds to go. Sioux Falls with the basketball, works it left side. They'll throw it to Brown. Swing it over to the right side to Rose. She'll dribble. Centers it up top again. Brown, almost a travel by Traphagen. And long three off the back of the rim, no good. Yellow Jackets with 17 seconds can play for the last shot. We'll see what they do here. Emily Cooper with the basketball. Out by the circle, she'll edge to the right side, trying to get Schlabs to go the other way. She wants to go one-on-one, try to set up a screen. She can't. 1 second, they got to get a long shot up at the buzzer. It's up and good. Knocked it down at the buzzer. Allie Glasscock with the tray. And the Yellow Jackets cut the lead to 4 at the end of the third quarter. So after 3, it's the University of Sioux Falls 51, Black Hills State 47. We'll be back with what could be a pretty exciting fourth quarter from Sioux Falls in 1 minute as our coverage of Yellow Jacket women's basketball home team coverage comes up next on KDSJ-TV.
Out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
And we're back at Stewart Center, Sioux Falls, ready to start the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets on a nice little run there to end the third as they held the Cougars scoreless in the last 2 minutes and 16 seconds and went on a 5-0 run to cut the deficit to 51 to 47. University of Sioux Falls with the lead. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. They'll take it in on the near side at half court to start the fourth quarter. Brady Schlabs with the basketball for the Yellow Jackets. Start, stop, and take it all the way to the hoop around a defender. Can't get the basket to fall. Defender just got in her way enough to make that shot a little tougher. If she could have got it off a little earlier, I think she would have had a better chance of knocking it down off the glass on that right side. But Schlabs misses the opportunity, and Sioux Falls with the basketball. Inside, bodies on the floor, no foul called, but an offensive rebound by the Cougars. They kick it back out for a 3-ball that's up and good. Danielle Minsas with a tray. That's her 6th point and extends the lead to 54 to 47. Yellow Jackets down 7. About 45 seconds into the fourth quarter here this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Schlabs on the left side with the basketball. Centers it to Norville. Feeds it inside. And turnaround up and no foul. Reach in as Allie Glasscock had good position. Was going up for the shot. Had it knocked away. Evidently it was cleanly knocked away. So Sioux Falls is now going to be called with a turnover as well. Aya Brown, I think, traveled with that one, so the Yellow Jackets will get it back. 1 minute and 3 seconds into the fourth quarter, they're down 54 to 47 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Emily Cooper working off the circle to the right side, swings it over to Brady Schlabs down in the corner, and now feeds it into Glasscock. Turnaround jumper up and no good, but she's going to draw a foul. So good job posting up that time by Glasscock. Last time she had it stripped away, but this time a little surer hands, and Branscombe actually, she'll go to the line to shoot 2 for Black Hills State. So Addison Branscombe with, I believe, 3 on the afternoon. Her first free throw is up and off the back of the rim, no good. So Yellow Jackets 8 of 12 from the line this afternoon. See if Addie can get her second one here. It's up, and that one hits the front of the rim and rolls in. So 1 of 2 for Branscombe. She's got 4 points, and the Yellow Jackets trail by 6 actually, 54 to 48, with 8:30 to go in the ball game this afternoon. And at the other end, a tray knocked down by Alexis Rose, her 14th point. Makes it 57-48. Jackets down by 9. Cooper gets it to Stabner. She surveys. Back to Cooper, top of the key. Schlab's going to cut inside. Little baseline or free throw jumper is up and good. So Brady Schlab's with her 11th point cuts the Sioux Falls lead to 7, 57-50, inside 8 minutes to go from Sioux Falls this afternoon. Brown with the basketball all the way across the court. Three-pointer launched off the back of the rim hard. Rebound by Sawyer Stabner. Here comes Cooper. She'll hold up before she crosses the timeline. As she meets a little resistance at the circles now, she'll dribble and survey the situation. Right side. They feed it inside to Stabner. She cannot get it to fall and wrestle for the rebound. She gets it up, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. And good job by Sawyer Stabner staying with that one. Couldn't get the first shot to fall, but got the offensive rebound, which the Yellow Jackets have 9 on the afternoon. And Black Hills State will retain possession. They are down by 7, 57-50, with 7:30 to go in the basketball game this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Yellow Jacket men up 31-27, just underway in the second half from Moorhead. Shot up by Audrey Norville, no good, partially blocked. And here we go the other way with Black Hills State on defense. Sioux Falls with a 7-point lead, and here we go. Right side, or left side actually, cutting all the way into the paint. Bounce pass to the cutter. Traphagen was trying to come through the baseline, but the pass was a little behind her, and it's Sioux Falls turnover. They're 17th on the afternoon. So Black Hill State trying to cut into the 7-point deficit. Still plenty of time with 7 minutes to go in the ball game from Sioux Falls this afternoon. So get it up top to Branscombe. Now feed it in low. It's Audrey Norville turned around. Can't get the shot to go. No foul. And here we go the other way after the rebound. Sioux Falls with the basketball. And she'll run her all the way to the hoop, up and good. Nice job there by Ayla Brown. And we're going to get a timeout. So we'll take one, too, with 6:43 to go in the ball game. It's the University of Sioux Falls 59, Black Hill State 50. Back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball in 1 minute on KDSJ-TV.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what life throws.
And we're back. 59-50. Yellow Jacket women trail with 6:43 to go. They're shooting 40.9%, 18-44 throughout the game today. 5 of 15 from outside the arc and 9 of 13 from the free throw line, just under 70%. Sioux Falls, 22 of 41 for 53.7%, 7 of 18 from three-point land at 38.9%. They've made 8 of 12 of their free throws. Yellow Jackets still hold a pretty good rebounding lead, 27-21, including 9 offensive rebounds this afternoon. Turnovers, as we said, Yellow Jackets with 18 and University of Sioux Falls with 17. Yellow Jacket men, about a minute and 15 seconds into the second half, hold a 3-point lead over Augustana. Make that a 6-point lead at the 18-minute mark, 36-30. So here come the Yellow Jackets down 9, with the basketball after the timeout. And it's Brady Schlab's getting it into Allie Glasscock. She'll turn around in front of the free throw line. Jumper from about 12 feet is up and good. Allie Glasscock with the basket. She's got 6, and the Yellow Jackets trail by 7 again, 59-52, 6:15 to go in the ball game. Cougars with the basketball. Working it on the left side. Brown with it. She'll feed it inside. She has to kick it back out, and the ball is loose and into the hands of Allie Glasscock. So another turnover for the University of Sioux Falls. Brady Schlab sets up the offense. Quick step to the left side. Cooper stops at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Norville. Now back out top, and Schlab's got bowled over by Reese Murtaugh. So Murtaugh with her third foul. And the Yellow Jackets will get the basketball right by their own bench as Audrey Norville will throw it in for Black Hills State. So they work the offense, and they'll swing it over to Emily Cooper. Cooper with the basketball. Looking for somewhere to get it to. She'll hold it, gets it into the hands of Schlabs, top of the key between the circles. She'll work off a screen, step back. They'll leave her open for a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound loose and snagged by Black Hills State. Swinging it the other way. Cooper, long three from the left side is up and good. Emily Cooper with the tray. Cooper's got 14 in the Yellow Jackets, now down only 4 with just under 5.5 to go in the ball game. Stiffen up the defense a little bit, make some stops, and they are right where they want to be. Black Hills State on defense. Sioux Falls works it on the left side, and a foul called away from the ball, and that is going to be on Sioux Falls. That was a foul on Minsas, her third. So Black Hills State with 5:08 to go, down 4, will get the basketball. And they'll put it in the hands of Brady Schlab. She'll walk it across the court as we approach 5 minutes to go in the ball game from Sioux Falls this afternoon. Right side, it's Cooper. Cooper takes a look. Here's Schlabs at the left elbow. Loses it, kicks it, and it's a turnover for Black Hills State coming the other way. They'll be cut off, top of the key. Penetration, back out right side to Alexis Rose. Now they'll feed it up high to Langganger, who's back in the game with 4 fouls, and the shot is off the mark from the right side, up no good. Foul on the floor is, I think, going to be called on Maureen Ulrich, who just came back into the game, and now she will go out of the game again as that is her 5th foul. 15 minutes of action for Maureen. She was 2 of 3 from the field, including a three-pointer. She'll finish with 5 points as she fouls out of the game this afternoon. And we're going to get another timeout with 4:37 to go in the ball game this afternoon from Sioux Falls. At the moment, it's University of Sioux Falls 59, Black Hills State 55. And I guess we'll keep it right here. It's just a quick little huddle timeout. So one of those 30-second timeouts. So not worth taking a break. We'll stay right here. University of Sioux Falls will take it inbounds underneath their own basket. Throw it into the left corner to Voller. And then a little base or elbow jumper up and good, but another foul away from the ball. So Black Hills State will get it back. Down 4, 4.5 to go. It's Brady Schlabs with the basketball. Surveying and swings it to Cooper. Left side, long three off the front of the rim, no good. And Langganger with the rebound for Sioux Falls. So here come the Cougars the other way with Brown. She'll work it across the timeline, going one-on-one against Brady Schlabs. Brown, right side, bounces it inside to Langganger. She's going to turn around. Shot is up and off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Sawyer Stabner for Black Hills State. Both teams kind of going cold here for a stretch here in the fourth quarter. Down the stretch, it's Brady Schlabs just outside the top of the key. Gets it to Cooper. Stabner up high. Schlabs feeds it inside. Gets Audrey Norville has it knocked away, and another Yellow Jacket turnover. That's 20 on the afternoon for Black Hills State. Has it pickpocketed from behind, and now a pass and a little bit of contact and a foul on the play, as I think it was Audrey Norville will be called for the foul. Close to having position, but there was a lot of contact there. So we'll get some substitutions into the game. Norville will stay in. Stabner, Cooper, Branscombe, and Schlabs on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. On defense, Sioux Falls takes it in underneath her own basket. 3-ball from the left corner is up and nothing but net. Anna Voller knocks down the tray. She's up to 15. She averages 24 per contest, and that extends the University of Sioux Falls lead to 7 as we approach 3.5 minutes to go. Jackets need a run here. Down the stretch, they'll get it to Branscombe. She'll kick it back out. 3-ball off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Emily Cooper, and she's tied up right at the right elbow. And it looks like it'll be Sioux Falls ball on the possession arrow. So Yellow Jackets down 7. 62-55, 3:16 to go in the ball game this afternoon on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. And they'll apply the full court pressure. Rose will go one-on-one against Cooper. Gets it across the timeline. Angles to the left side. Now they circle it around to the right with Voller. And a little runner to the hoop. Up and no good by Alexis Rose, but she's going to draw the foul on the play, as she'll be followed by Addie Branscombe, who now has 4 fouls. Norval has 3. That's the only other foul trouble for Black Hills State outside of Ulrich, who has already fouled out this afternoon for the Yellow Jackets. So the free throw is up and off the mark. Alexis Rose, who has 14 points on the game, misses the first of 2 free throws. Her second is also no good. Off the back of the rim, ball is loose, but an offensive rebound snared by the University of Sioux Falls. They'll get it to Brown. She'll work against Sawyer Stabner. Now to the left side, Rose. Inside, Langganger. Off the mark, no good. Almost committed the foul, and she got really lucky there. She came into the back of the Yellow Jacket rebounder. The ball went off the Yellow Jackets, so it'll stay with Sioux Falls. But they're going to take Langganger out because that one was a close call with 4 fouls. Each team has one person on the bench who's fouled out this afternoon. Minsas fouled out for the University of Sioux Falls. So here we go with the Cougars, right side up top, and pass stolen, picked off by Brady Schlab. She's going to try to go coast to coast. She's going to stop and lose it, but it ends up in the hands of the Yellow Jackets. Cooper, 3-ball off the back of the rim, no good. Bodies flying all over, and something was going to happen here. I'm going to say Sawyer Stabner was fouled on the play by, I guess, Minsas. That's her 5th foul. So Minsas will follow out the game now. I thought she had 5, but she had 4. That'll send Sawyer Stabner to the line to shoot 2. Yellow Jackets down 7, 62-55, 2:25 to go in the ball game this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Try to get it to a 5-point deficit. Sawyer's first free throw up and good. So Sawyer hits double figures. She's got 10. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line for the sophomore from Mitchell. And her second free throw good as well. So Sawyer Stabner with a nice afternoon. She's got 11 points. And the Yellow Jackets down by 5, 62-57. 2:25 to go in the ball game this afternoon. Full court pressure, a little more tight. And now they're going to call a what I thought was a little bit of a weak foul on Audrey Norval. She was guarding her counterpart, the other number 3 for the University of Sioux Falls, Ayla Brown, fairly tightly, just kind of riding along with her. Not a ton of contact, but they're going to say that one was a foul on Norval. That's her 4th. So Sioux Falls, nursing a 5-point lead, will get the basketball. They'll bring it across the timeline. Swing it over to the right side into the hands of Voller. Now back up top to Murtaugh, who's back in the game. Voller. And now a cut down the right side, shot up, and it falls. Boy, that was a tough shot by Alexis Rose among a couple of Yellow Jacket defenders. So a good shot, and Sioux Falls extends their lead to 7. 64-57, inside 2 minutes to go for the Yellow Jackets to try to get out of this little hole here this afternoon in Sioux Falls. And now Stabner underneath on a beautiful feed by Schlabs, and we're going to get a timeout. So we'll take a quick one as well with 1:47 to go in the ball game. Yellow Jackets down 5, 64-59. Back with more Yellow Jacket women's basketball home team coverage on KDSJ-TV returns in 30 seconds.
Direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Family care for your family.
And we're back at the Stewart Center in Sioux Falls, day number 2 of the East-West USF Classic here today, as the Yellow Jacket women taking on a Northern Sun opponent in the University of Sioux Falls. Jackets down 5, 64-57. It'll be Sioux Falls basketball after the timeout, and they'll take it in the backcourt. Brown will put it in the hands of Voller. Voller, nice size to her, as she'll work it on the left side. They'll get it in the corner to Murtaugh, who's back in the game. Voller with the basketball all the way to the hoop. Nice one, running through the left side, and was able to kiss it off the glass over a couple of Yellow Jacket defenders to extend the Sioux Falls lead to 7 once again, 66-59, as we're into about a minute 15 to go in the ball game. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Emily Cooper to Schlabs, almost traveled. Cooper, three-pointer. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. It's loose and out of bounds, and that will go to Black Hills State, I think. I think they're going to call a foul on the play, actually. Yeah, Sawyer Stabner was heading towards the sideline there in front of the Yellow Jacket bench trying to get the basketball, and they're going to say she was pushed by Alexis Rose, so a foul, and that'll put Sawyer Stabner back at the line for 2 more free throws. Her first one is up and good. So Sawyer with 14 points now. She, along with Emily Cooper, leading the way for the Yellow Jackets. 3 players in double figures for Black Hills State. So Sawyer is your clubhouse leader with 15 points. And it's a 5-point Yellow Jacket deficit. Full court trap in the backcourt. They'll get it into the hands of Voller. She'll work it across the timeline. 58 seconds to go. Black Hills State still down 5. They need a turnover and some quick scoring. Voller right side to Brown. Now right corner to Rose. She'll hold on to it. Some bodies on the floor there inside the paint. And now with 4 on the shot clock, little runner, they'll feed it, and shot no good by Langlanger. And here come the Yellow Jackets. 30 seconds to go, down 5. Cooper gets it to Schlab. She's going to penetrate all the way to the hoop. Layup good, and we're probably going to get a timeout. So with 26.4 seconds to go, Yellow Jackets make it a one-possession game, 66-63. That's about all you can ask for at this point, is to try to get it back to one possession and then play the clock game the rest of the way. Both teams in the bonus. Yellow Jackets do not have any timeouts left, I don't think. Sioux Falls still has 3, so the Yellow Jackets will probably have to play the hack-a-shack down the line here. As far as people you want to foul with free throws, Rose is just 2 of 5 from the line this afternoon. So if she gets it in her hands and you have to foul somebody, that might be the one. Yellow Jacket men, 12:04 to go. Have opened up a 9-point lead now, 52-43. Amazing, as they are on another 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes. They have held Augustana to 32.6% shooting. Yellow Jackets not really lighting it on fire. They're shooting about 40%, but they were the victims of a really early scoring drought. They scored the first 2 points in the first about 15 seconds of the contest, then went 7 minutes without scoring. I think they were down, trying to think of how big of a lead that they had to overcome there in the first half. But the Yellow Jacket men have stormed back and now have a 9-point lead over Augustana, 52-43 with 12:04 to go in the second half. That's in Moorhead, Minnesota this afternoon. Yellow Jackets trying to come off that disappointing loss yesterday, where they actually didn't really play too bad, but just hit a buzzsaw in that Moorhead team that knocked out the Yellow Jackets for their first loss of the season, as they fell by a score of 100-85. A lot of offense in that game yesterday afternoon in Moorhead. So it's Sioux Falls basketball. They'll take it out on the near hash with 26.4 seconds to go. It's a one-possession game. Sioux Falls up 3, 66-63. And the inbounds play. Working to the left side. Now we'll have to see, and we're going to get a travel? Yeah, a travel, a turnover. Boy, couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Now the officials are going to confer. One of the Sioux Falls players was on the floor, but I think they might have been trying to call a timeout. And I think that's what they got. I think Sioux Falls got the timeout. And we'll keep it right here again to see what happens. But it's 22.3 seconds on the clock. Sioux Falls burns a timeout there. She went to the floor. They originally called it travel, but I think they're going to say that they got the timeout before the travel. So we'll see. But I think Sioux Falls will have the ball with 22.3 seconds to go. So the Yellow Jackets will probably have to get somebody fouled right away. And as I said, maybe somebody like Rose would be the one to foul. Kind of looking at their free throws. And now in the backcourt, yeah, they do get the foul. Emily Cooper fouls Reese Murtaugh, the 5'6" freshman out of La Vista, Nebraska, and she'll go to the free throw line to try to make it a two-possession game with 20.9 seconds to go. So Murtaugh's first free throw is good. So Reese Murtaugh, she's got 4 points on the afternoon. And it's a 4-point University of Sioux Falls lead with 20.9 seconds to go. The second Murtaugh free throw. Black Hills State out of timeouts is off the back of the rim, no good. Stabner with the rebound. Yellow Jackets. Schlabs races it across the court. She's going to take it to the left side, get it to Norville for three off the back of the rim. Misses everything. Rebound, and now a foul on the other end. They'll foul Anna Voller with 10 seconds to go, and the Jackets down by 4. So kind of a tough deal on that previous turn of events where the girl from Sioux Falls went to the floor, but they say she was calling timeout as she did so instead of the travel call that one of the officials called. So the free throw is up and no good. Voller misses the first one. At this point, it's kind of academic. The second free throw is good by Voller. She makes 1 of 2. It's a 5-point Sioux Falls lead. 8 seconds to go as here we come. Emily Cooper, top of the three. Glass and good. The bank is open for Emily Cooper with 3.5 seconds to go and a quick foul by Black Hills State. It's a 2-point game, and it's not over yet. 68-66. Brown at the line. She's 3 of 6, only 50% on the afternoon. We'll see what she can do here. Even if she misses one of them. And she does. The first free throw, no good. 2.3 seconds to go. Sioux Falls with a 2-point lead and the basketball with Ayla Brown at the free throw line. The second free throw is good. 69-66, Yellow Jackets down 3. Schlabs right at the buzzer. Half-court shot is up and off the mark, no good. Had to heave a half-quarter and couldn't do it, and the Yellow Jackets fall this afternoon by a final score of 69-66 to the University of Sioux Falls in a good one this afternoon in the East-West University of Sioux Falls Classic at the Stewart Center this afternoon. So that's your final score. It's Black Hill State falling 69-66 to the Cougars. We'll be back with a recap of the stats and everything else you need to know, including an update on the men's game, which is on KDSJ Radio. We'll do that after this timeout on KDSJ-TV.
Your vehicle is more than just a ride. It's a part of your life. And Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram will get you road ready. From a multi-point inspection, brakes, batteries, and tires, the certified technicians in Junix Service Department will keep you moving. Schedule your appointment today at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on West Jackson in Spearfish. Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand.
And welcome back. It's the post-game report brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish, where sports fans meet. And this afternoon, the Yellow Jacket women fall in a tough one, 69-66, as they drop their fourth straight match up to the University of Sioux Falls this afternoon, and their second consecutive one-possession loss, as they lost by 2 to Northern State yesterday. They lose by 3 today to the University of Sioux Falls, who jumped out to a 17-13 first quarter lead at halftime. After Sioux Falls outscored the Yellow Jackets 18-15 in the third quarter, Black Hills State outscored the Cougars in the second half, 19-16 in the third quarter and 19-18 in the final stanza, but still come up short with a 69-66 loss this afternoon from Sioux Falls. Let's take some look at some of the statistics. We'll see what we can come up with here. Trying to get to the right screen on all the statistics. All right, here we go. Field goal percentage. Black Hills State, 23 of 56. They shot 41.1%, including 7 of 24 for 29.2% from outside of the arc. Sioux Falls was 25 of 48. They shot 52% on the afternoon, 8 of 20 for 40% from three-point range. As far as from the free throw line, it was the Yellow Jackets 13 of 17, 76.5%. Pretty good shooting on the day there from the stripe for the Yellow Jackets. Sioux Falls just 11 of 20 for 55%. Yellow Jackets out-rebounded the Cougars by a score of 33-28. In fact, that included 12 offensive rebounds for Black Hills State. Sioux Falls got 5 of them. I think all those were in the second half, but there was one tie in the game, and of course that was right at the beginning. No lead changes. Yellow Jackets never had the lead in the contest this afternoon, and the largest lead had Sioux Falls up by 12 with let's see, 18 point of the third quarter, 41-29, but then the Yellow Jackets kind of fought their way back. As far as assists, pretty much even, although Sioux Falls a couple more, 14-12. Turnover battle, actually Sioux Falls ended up with 21, Black Hills State with 20. Bench points were dead even at 18 apiece, and points off turnovers. Yellow Jackets made hay there. 24 of their points were off turnovers to 11 for the University of Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls got the best of the action in the paint, outscoring Yellow Jackets 34-26. Second chance points, Yellow Jackets with 14-3, and that's kind of how it ended this afternoon. 69-66, the Yellow Jackets fall in the contest here this afternoon. Let's go to the tally, the individuals this afternoon for the Sioux Falls Cougars. Let's see. We'll start with them and get that all sorted out. They were led by their leading scorer, Anna Voller. She was 7 of 10 from the field, a couple of three-pointers and a couple of free throws. She finished with 18 points on the afternoon. She's been averaging 24, so the Yellow Jackets somewhat keep her in check this afternoon. It was Alexis Rose, 6 of 11 from the field. 2 of 6 from outside the arc. She finished with 16 points. Elsewhere, Brown with 9. Gracie Traphagen with a couple of threes. She ended up with 8 points, including a couple of free throws. Langanger, who was in foul trouble a lot of the game, finished with 6 points this afternoon. Minsas, who did foul out of the game, finished with 6. It was Murtaugh off the bench with 4, and Landry Wilson in limited minutes, only played about 6 minutes this afternoon. She only had 2 points for the University of Sioux Falls, but those 2 points end up being important as the Cougars win by 3. For the Yellow Jackets, led by Sawyer Stabner, she had a good afternoon, 4 of 8 from the field. 7 of 7 from the free throw line. She was able to draw some fouls and get to the line, and I think that's going to be her MO this season. And if she can knock down the free throws, she is going to have a fantastic year with the Yellow Jackets in her sophomore season. Emily Cooper got about 31 minutes on the court today. She was 5 of 12, including 3 three-pointers this afternoon and a free throw. She finished with 14 points for Black Hills State. Brady Schlabs in double figures with 13 points on 6 of 13 shooting. Elsewhere, Glasscock had 9 points. It was Maureen Ulrich with 5 before she followed out. Addie Branscombe was 1 of 6 from the field, made a couple of free throws. She had 4 points. Audrey Norville, a lot of minutes, just 1 of 5 shooting this afternoon, and she ended up with 2 points. Tess Rule had a basket, and also Taylor Serlin, a couple of free throws here this afternoon with 2 points for the Yellow Jackets. So 3 scorers in double figures. As far as the rebounding, they were led by Sawyer Stabner with 8. Branscombe had 6. Glasscock had 5. Cooper and Norville with 3 each for Black Hills State. For Sioux Falls, the rebounding leaders were Voller. She had 5. Rose and Brown with 4. And Langanger with 3 rebounds for Black Hills State, who fall this afternoon by a score of 69-66 in Sioux Falls as they lose a pair of one-possession matchups over the weekend in the matchups against the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference. Let's get an update before we sign off here this afternoon. About 4 minutes to go in the ball game in Moorhead this afternoon. We'll get you the latest update on that. 4:22 to go, actually 3:48 to go, and the Yellow Jackets clinging to a 4-point lead. This one's kind of a grinder this afternoon, 65-61. Black Hills State with the lead. They're shooting 23 of 52 from the field, 44%, 6 of 21 from outside of the arc at about 28%, and they are led by Miles Johnson. He's got 14. Jaden Hackley got 11 this afternoon, and Willie Patterson III off the bench has 10 for Black Hills State. Tristan Hurdle and Haggett with 9, Seal with a pair, and Cam Lowe is 7 points. Haggett has knocked down 4 free throws. Nobody has more than 1 three-pointer for Black Hills State. But they are up 65-61 with 3:24 to go in the ball game. See if they can hang on and get the split after the game yesterday where they fell by 15 points in action at the East-West Classic that's being played in Moorhead, Minnesota. If you want to follow that game, it is on KDSJ Radio, and Steve Ammerman has the call on that. But that's all we've got for you this afternoon from the Monument Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Again, the final score this afternoon, it was the University of Sioux Falls 69 and Black Hills State University women 66. Thanks for listening and have a great Saturday night.